Hello guys, how is everybody doing? Today I want to, so if you clicked on this video, then the reason for it likely is because you love Skyrim. It's one of your favorite games. You keep trying to get back into it, but whatever you do, you kind of just can't. I've had this issue many times, and I think the reason why people put so much effort into getting back into the game is because it's like there's no other game like Skyrim. There's no other sandboxy, like a game with such sandboxy freedom, but also a storyline and narratives and different the opportunity for roleplay is immeasurable in this game, and so that's why I think people try to get back into it all the time. But then again, the game's been out for over a decade and it's kind of hard. So today I'm gonna give you my advice, whatever I do to get back into it. So I started playing in 2014. So I've been playing for about, I don't even know, like 9, almost 10 years of playing this game. So I have a little bit of advice for you. So the first thing that I would recommend doing is to just do something new. That is the biggest and best piece of advice I could reasonably give you. And there's actual like psychological science behind it. Your brain perceives something new as a much more interesting and a longer experience, right? If you play the game the exact same way 1,000 times over, then there's no difference, right? You're not engaged. If your brain can predict a pattern, it's not engaged, right? In order to stay engaged with something, it has to be unpredictable and mentally stimulating, so try something new. This can be as simple as playing with mods. If you always play vanilla, just add 5 mods, just 5, maybe 10 if you like. Just playing the game with some slight difference adds immeasurably to it. Or if you're one of those people who goes ultra moddy, completely different game type vibe, try playing without mods. You'll find that even if you've played hundreds of hours of vanilla, just going back to it is enough to reinvigorate that sense of what initially made you play the game. And also going with the theme of doing something new. Skyrim has so many mechanics that even me, I think I know it all. I'm pretty sure I know almost everything, but I can guarantee you there's dozens upon dozens of mechanics that I simply do not know, despite the, like, couple thousand hours on this game I likely have. So try something new. Try actually cooking, right? Cooking is, something not many people do in this game, but try to come up with a reason for it. Maybe there is some kind of actual benefit to cooking. Try mining. If you don't ever mine, try mining. A lot of people just buy resources for smithing. Why not go out and get the resources yourself? So yeah, doing little things differently helps a lot, but also doing the big things differently helps immeasurably as well. One thing that really reinvigorated my passion for the game recently, this was a few months ago, I was feeling burnt out, and literally the only thing I did to get myself back into it was I played different classes. Classes that I've never played before, none of this generic warrior, generic mage, generic assassin. I went specific. I made a necromancer, which is a very specific type of mage, because, a mage is general. A conjuration mage is specific, but a necromancy conjuration mage is pretty damn specific. And you could even go beyond that. You could do a necromancy frost mage who doesn't use robes, or something like that. Or a conjuration and necromancy mage who only uses shock magic, and I don't know, and has a pet dog. Like, the whole dog thing in Skyrim is underused in my opinion. I never have dogs follow me around. You can try that. Just try a different class. I also tried illusion. I always kind of overlooked illusion, but I made a class out of it, and it was pretty fucking fun. So just doing things that you haven't done before helps greatly. But also, I think one thing that might be causing burnout with Skyrim is you just play it too much. I get it. There really is few games that are even slightly similar to Skyrim. There's no game that's even like it at all. So I understand why you'd play it so much. If that's really your thing, then that's probably really your thing. But try a different game. Just literally do not play Skyrim if you don't want to for like a month. And just play a different game, and then you'll find yourself eventually, just a random moment, you'll be like, you know what, I kind of want to fucking play Skyrim. And then you go back to it, and then also try something new. And this next one is a little bit more specific to people who are sort of similar to me. Try making Skyrim content. Like actual make Skyrim videos. part of the reason why I love Skyrim so much, or not the reason why I love it, but the reason that keeps making me log on almost every day is because I just have this constant flow of creativity, this constant flow of video ideas in my head that I just want to make. And I think the fact that I make Skyrim videos makes me want to play the game more, just to make the videos almost, you know? And it helps me be more creative. Like I'll do a video, I'll see it do good, and I'll be like, okay, how do I replicate this? And then I'll try to replicate it, you know, I'll go back into Skyrim, I'll do similar things, right? So the fact that I make Skyrim videos, it kind of forces me to play Skyrim slightly differently each time to try to really perfect the type of video I make. So even if you're not a great YouTuber and you don't think you want to, you know, be super famous or whatever, but just, I think, give it a try. Or even Skyrim clips. There's a lot of people who make Skyrim content, but it's literally just like clips that are like less than a minute long. No voice, no face cam, nothing like that. And it's just like people's funny moments from playing the game. Like if you have thousands of hours of Skyrim, you know you want to play it for like several hours a day, then like the opportunity for funny shit to happen is quite high. Or even not even necessarily just funny, but also just interesting things. And those videos actually get lots of views. A lot of people watch them. So I think just sharing your experience with somebody else, I think, greatly motivates me. Just the fact that I can create something out of it, and the fact that other people can engage with it. And partially because the videos I make impact people. They entertain people, they inspire people to play the game themselves. Something about that just makes me want to keep playing the game more. Because it's not just about my own entertainment. It is mostly about my own entertainment, but it's also about the other people who watch my content and who actually like my shit, you know? So I think having something beyond just yourself, having some kind of like ulterior motive, is, you know, it greatly helps with the passion, because it's, you know, you can only take something so far when the limit is yourself. If you set the horizon beyond yourself, then there's a lot farther you can go with it. And the next thing I have is try something that's challenging. I know when I started playing Skyrim, I just played the game for what it is, because like I played on adept difficulty, right? Because that's like the medium, that's like the standard difficulty. Just because when I started out, you know, I wasn't good at it yet. You know, just the standard combat situations I'd get into was stimulating enough. But I started playing Legendary's difficulty, I don't know, a few years ago, pretty much exclusively. Because at this point, the only way for me to stay completely stimulated is to try to be forced to be more intelligent and to understand the mechanics more. If you're just going into a combat situation on adept difficulty, you could have any weapon and you'd two-shot pretty much anything. But on legendary difficulty, even just a standard bandit outlaw is a threat, you know? It forces you to become better at dodging, become better at manipulating the AI, forces you to engage in new systems like poisons. Nobody uses poisons, but you're kind of forced to engage in different strategies when it's more difficult, you know? As well as stuff like, just try survival mode. If you have the Creation Club, the Anniversary Edition Creation Club stuff, try survival mode. That is actually super fun in my opinion. Or just give yourself a like artificial challenge. Like just challenge yourself by choosing to not do something that you always do. Like, for example, I always kind of play light armor just because objectively speaking it's the best. There's like no question about it. So sometimes I challenge myself to force myself to play with heavy armor only, or two-handed only, because two-handed weapons kind of suck. So sometimes just playing a game that's, you know, a little bit more challenging, it forces you to be more creative, and it forces you to kind of grow an appreciation for the alternative playstyle, you know? If you only play a certain way, and you think that's the best way, well, you never really know unless you try the other way. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say, I guess. Try at least a few of the things I mentioned in this video, and you should hopefully get your motivation back. Yeah, thank you guys for all the support I've been getting on my recent videos. It really means a ton to me. We, about a few weeks ago, we surpassed 1,000 subs. At least a few weeks ago from recording this. So yeah, that means a great ton to me that I'm actually making money off of my content now. I never thought this would happen. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate all your constant support. And yeah, stay awesome as always, and peace out.